What's up, guys? My name is Brandon. You guys can call me Swifters, and welcome back to a brand new Fortnite video here on my channel today. I am so excited to be bringing you guys some brand new secret locations that were recently added to Fortnite Battle Royale earlier this morning with the Season 4 update. Now, some of the locations that I'm going to be going over are pretty noticeable. Some of them really aren't all that hidden. However, there are a couple of really secretive, awesome locations that I can't wait to share with you guys. Now, before we do get started, I want you guys to leave a comment down below right now letting me know what console you guys are playing Fortnite on, whether it's the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4, because in an upcoming video I'm going to be giving away either a PSN or an Xbox Live card that you guys can then go ahead to purchase some V-Bucks to get the Season 4 Battle Pass for absolutely free. Again, leave a like and comment down below what console you guys are on for a chance to win some V-Bucks to get the Battle Pass for free. So with all of that being said, let's get started with today's video, taking a look at some brand new secret locations added to Fortnite with Season 4. Alright guys, so as I said, there are a couple of locations that really aren't all that hidden, and the first of which is Dusty Divot. This is super noticeable. It's a gigantic crater that has sort of replaced Dusty Depot in the very center of the map. Honestly, right now, this is pretty much the new Tilted Towers. If you drop here today or anytime within the next week, I assume it is going to be one of the most highly populated areas within the map. It's a super awesome location, and I'm really happy that the developers decided to change up Dusty Depot and really reassess this particular area of the map, because this open area before the Season 4 update, nothing was really going on here, but with this brand new update, we have a super awesome new location. Now, the really awesome thing about Dusty Divot is sort of on the perimeter of the main area, on the outskirts of the crater, away from all of the buildings in the center where you can loot, there are a ton of crystals that you can find, and these crystals can actually be consumed, and when your character consumes these crystals, they get a temporary increase in height and jumping speed. It's really cool. You get a temporary glow around your character, and for roughly about 20 to 30 seconds, your character is able to jump super high. Now, this definitely changes the overall dynamic of the game. Now, I'm really happy that it isn't a very long time that these crystals last. As I said, they only last about 20 to 30 seconds, but as you guys can see, it definitely changes the overall gameplay and the speed at which you play, because you definitely need to be careful if enemies are running at you and they have the consumable crystal, because it's going to be pretty hard to counter someone when they have a pretty high advantage over you. Now, the next location, again, really isn't all that secretive, but don't worry guys, in just a bit, I'm going to be showing you guys some pretty hidden locations that you probably don't know about, but with this brand new location, this is called Risky Reels. Now, this can be found at the very top of the map, in between Wailing Woods and Anarchy Acres. This is essentially an outdoor drive-in movie theater. It's really cool, and I'm super happy that the developers decided to put something at this area on the map, because it was a pretty wide open area, and I know a lot of people, including myself, were hoping that the developers were going to put something here, and it looks like our prayers were answered. So this is a really cool location. There are a ton of awesome places where you can go to loot. There's also a green screen area if you guys want to mess around with your friends and get some pretty funny clips. And with these clips, you guys can obviously go into any editing software and edit your character with a green screen behind them. But overall, this is a super cool location. I highly recommend checking it out for yourself. It's one of our many new locations here in Fortnite with Season 4. So now we're starting to get to some pretty secret locations, but I promise you guys there's going to be some even crazier ones in just a second. With this brand new location, this can be found at Moisty Mire. As you guys can see, we appear to have some sort of movie set with another green screen. There are a ton of awesome places to explore, and I think that the developers decided to put this area at Moisty Mire because obviously not a lot of people go to Moisty Mire. It's a pretty highly populated area, so having another point of interest found within Moisty Mire would definitely increase the likelihood of people going here. Now, for those of you who don't know, there was actually some leaks found within the game files not too long ago suggesting that Moisty Mire was actually going to be removed from the game. So I think a lot of people are still hoping that Moisty Mire is removed and it's replaced with something else. At the same time, it's still possible that with the introduction of this brand new movie set or point of interest within Moisty Mire, this could sort of be replacing the alleged theory that Moisty Mire was going to be removed from Fortnite. But But overall, with the introduction of this movie set found at Moisty Mire, it should probably increase the likelihood of players going to this location, and I highly recommend checking it out for yourself because there are a ton of new locations within Moisty Mire that you can actually loot, some brand new places to go ahead and explore. On top of that, there's actually a challenge or two that you guys need to complete at Moisty Mire at this specific brand new location. I've uploaded a couple of videos talking about that and showing you guys how to complete those specific challenges. I'll have those linked in the description below. Now, the next secret location that was just added into Fortnite can be found on the very far right hand side of the map. This can be found between Lonely Lodge and the racetrack, and obviously this is a gigantic mansion. Now, this place is super awesome. It's pretty big, so that means there are a ton of hidden rooms to explore. On top of that, I would have to say that this is probably my favorite brand new hidden location within the map. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I first came to this location, I kind of got a superhero vibe, and I specifically got a Tony Stark from Iron Man vibe. This place kind of reminds me of it. We obviously have a giant headquarters in the basement of this house. It's pretty secluded, and it obviously doesn't want to be found if you were to just regularly go within the manor, and having a Tony Stark somewhat similar mansion or manor definitely fits within the Season 4 superhero theme. So this is a super awesome location, and as I said, I definitely get a Tony Stark, Iron Man superhero vibe, so I definitely recommend checking out this location for yourself. And as I said earlier, with the previous location at Moisty Mire, there are actually a couple of challenges that you guys can complete at this mansion. Again, I've uploaded some videos talking about them, links are in the description. Now, the next secret location that was added into Fortnite is one that I assume not a lot of people may know about, and this one can be found at Salty Springs. So all you guys need to do is make your way over to this giant blue house in the middle, make your way inside, and if you guys notice, under the stairs, there's actually been an extension of the basement, and honestly, the basement was just put in. There wasn't a basement before, but if you guys keep going down and down, you guys will come across an underground transmission area. Again, there are a ton of these found at various locations around the map. As I showed you guys with the previous location at the mansion, we had one under the mansion, and obviously we now have one under Salty Springs. I can only assume that there are other ones found at other towns and other places within the map, and if you guys happen to come across any other ones, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. Now, I don't know if these have any significance or if they're trying to tell us something or if it's just for show in regard to the superhero theme for Season 4. Regardless, it's a super awesome location and I recommend checking it out for yourself. Now, the final location I wanted to show you guys in today's video is a super awesome location. It's very secretive, and it can be found inside of a mountain by Snobby Shores. This is a rocket launch facility inside of a mountain. It's really awesome. There are a ton of places within this launch facility that you guys can explore. You can loot. They have a ton of chests here. You got to be careful because players might be coming here just to explore, but overall, it is a pretty secluded area, and not a lot of people may know about it. I highly recommend checking it out for yourself because it's definitely one of the coolest secret locations that we have. Now, there are actually a couple of other brand new locations that were added, but honestly, they really aren't all that impressive. It's just a couple of houses placed together. They're very small points of interest, and I honestly wouldn't even classify them as that because they're a house or a shack or two found at some of the more open areas on the map. Some of them can be found up by Greasy Grove, and others can be found up by Junk Junction. But as I said, they really aren't all that impressive. But as for all of the locations that I showed you guys in today's video, those are some of the coolest and secretive brand new locations added to Fortnite Battle Royale with the brand new Season 4 update. Now, before I do close off with today's video, I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys about a way how you can get free V-Bucks to get the Battle Pass for Season 4 absolutely free. This is a method that I did to get my free V-Bucks, so I was able to get the Battle Pass for free. This is a method that works 100% of the time, and this is something that only requires a little bit of your time. So if you guys want to get free V-Bucks within Fortnite to get the Battle Pass for free, all you guys need to do is click the very top link in the description below. It's going to go ahead and take you to an application known as FeaturePoints. Now, this is an application that allows you guys to download and play a bunch of games for free, and the more games that you download means the more points you receive, and the more points you receive means the more rewards that you can buy. They have a ton of awesome rewards like PayPal money, Amazon money, Xbox Live cards, and so much more. So basically, how I get my free free V-Bucks is I play all of these games and I redeem the points that I get for playing the games. And again, this is all free. It only requires a couple of minutes of your time. So I play these games and I redeem either PayPal or Amazon money. And with that money I get in Amazon or PayPal, I spend on a PlayStation card, which I then redeem on the PlayStation Store to get V-Bucks. Again, this is totally free. It only takes a little bit of your time, but I highly recommend doing it if you're just chilling, watching TV, or you're playing Fortnite and you're with a squad and you happen to die and you're waiting for your friends to finish the match. Definitely download the app to play those games, redeem the points, and get V-Bucks for free within Fortnite. But that's going to be it for today's video. I really hope you guys went on to enjoy it. If you did, please be sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new. With all of that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be sure to catch you guys later.